Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Joe Musgrove. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses.
Ball four. Take
so
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab. And time now for the Phillies lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Adolis Garcia.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers, and he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
One out man at first. JT Realmuto steps in. Fastball for a strike. Realmuto, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick.
That's a ball.
Back in 2010.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. This one in the air, center field. Johnson under this one. He makes the grab.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Garcia launched a pair of homers in his last game. That one fouled off.
Ball.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. back here at Petco Park. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. What's the scouting report on him?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Stepping in, Bryce Johnson. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris.
29, Bryce Johnson.
The 0-1. Tapped softly on the ground. Harper takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Manny Machado.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. In there safely.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Really impacting this series with 6 runs batted in on 4 hits. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Man at second.
No, ball.
Late swing fouled off. One and 2 here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Laureano comes up to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. He's trying for third. Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. He had a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
On a line out towards center. And that ends the inning. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. No score. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. So the San Diego Padres putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they looked the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Perfeito inteiro fucking curva é isso, ó.
Batting six.
This is
the
Bryson
second
Stott
baseman,
with
Bryson
3 hits on the series,
Stott.
and one of them a homer. Check
Did he
swing to
go?
the first pitch. Look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Stott matched a homer in his last game. Quick move to first. Turner back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. He goes down
Vai
looking.
suar. 5 ambu.
Batting seven.
Do
The
mano.
third baseman, Alex
Engano só.
Bohm.
And here comes Alec Boehm.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That's down. That's
Just
the ball.
missed. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Strike só.
Not far out of the zone, but it
Que
was a
bomar,
ball.
maio de
That
puta.
knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And another
Outside ball.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here.
Ai, nossa.
Home run number
Big
5
deal,
on the
sir.
season. The Phillies score first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Wood.
See if you
No,
can
that
go
missed. That's the
upstairs a
ball.
little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it
Fucking
again.
strike out só.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Entendeu só.
Batting nine. The left fielder, number
Here's Dylan
25.
Moore.
Dylan
Didn't play in the day game
Moore.
yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Bogarts. The flip. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. Now to the bottom of the second. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego.
Ai, olhei.
Back here in San
Way to go.
Diego,
For
ready
the
to go for the
Padres.
last half
The
of the inning.
shortstop,
Here's Xander
Xander.
Bogaerts.
Bogart.
Vamos, Sandro.
Ball 1
No,
to
that missed.
Bogaerts. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned.
Incrível,
They'll
só.
keep both their challenges. Line to left,
Pegarei.
and there's 1 down.
Ai, Naro, mano. The fuck só.
Batting sixth. The third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
Fucking cast perfect só.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And
That's
it's a
foul.
foul ball. but it had the distance.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Era boa smooth one.
In the air, left field. Moore has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, number 4.
Ty France, the next up for the Padres.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Shut the fuck up.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 2 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Foul ball. That one to first, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. Stays alive.
Nice.
Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Vai den tonti bomama umpire.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
That clips the zone. That is strike 2. Smoked on the ground a second. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 down, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Gets him to chase after that one. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Gavin Sheets.
Gavin.
Inside,
Inside
just
ball.
missed. Sheets with a homer in his last game. That one catches the corner for a strike. And there's a ball. In the air out to center.
Better.
And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Luis.
Luis Campusano digs in now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fought off foul.
What?
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Real Muto settles under this one. 2 away now.
Fucking piece of shit.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Bryce.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Bryce Johnson. He's 0 for 1. Into center.
Better time.
Into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Yeehaw!
The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And it remains 2-2. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Turner at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Next one misses. And that's ball 2.
Fuck? I'm sorry.
Runner on the move. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. One on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. Check swing, now an appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing.
Será bos muy suave. Bien,
Out towards right center field. Tatis settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
And now
Bohm.
it's Alec Bohm. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Curveball over for a called strike. Turner over at second, 1 down. That's in there. 0-2 now.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to.
Tja,
Base hit center
Dude, what the
field.
fucking
Flying around
bullshit,
third
bro.
is Turner. He'll score. It's 4-zip.
kuinka tonti a força.
Picks himself up an RBI.
next for Philadelphia,
You'll often hear the phrase
center
short to
fielder,
it,
number
long
16,
through it,
Brandon
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Brandon Marsh. And the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Laureano settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, number
Crazy,
25.
son.
Dylan Moore stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 4 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of
Shut
their
the
outs have
fuck
come
up,
from weak contact on
badass.
pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's out to center field.
Ai, nossa.
Marsh takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And that one hammered back there. And forget it. Manny Machado leaves the yard. Home run number 10 on the year. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
One down. Here's Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball.
Popped
Ai,
up.
nossa, vai ter que embomar,
Stop
mano.
settles under it. And there are 2 outs.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
The batter,
Not
number
allowing
2.
it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Dá uma cirada do Sander.
That one's in there, 0-1.
É isso.
Two down, nobody on. The shortstop takes the
That's a ball.
ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Caught him looking for the K.
Maio.
The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego.
Basta por gol, olha só. Seu Ronaldo Rookie, ó, não.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber. Now pitching for the
Out of the
Padres,
bullpen for the Padres,
number
Randy
98.
Vasquez.
Randy.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Ah, isso, ó.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Umas passeadas só. Bom.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball.
It's a strike, bro.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 3. And a ground ball to first. Sheets takes it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's JT Realmuto. Just missed.
That's a strike, nigga. The fuck?
2 down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Petco Park, digging in, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's low.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back.
Vai ter que pôr embumar, mano, boa.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Here's a 1-2. Fastball is outside. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next is the designated hitter, Ty France. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball to right. One down.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Gavin Sheets.
One out man at first. Now here is Gavin Sheets. On a line. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. He popped out his first time. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for the Padres, Bryce Johnson.
Ball.
Late with the swing there.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
This one in the air, right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Fucking incrível só. Supposed to be rookie, man.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies.
Adolis Garcia.
Fucking incrível só. Scripted as shit.
Just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Johnson should have this one. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. Ball one, no
outside.
strikes. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 5.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Boom.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way. Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Into the outfield, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Marsh in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. Couple runners on. 2-ball count.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Dylan Moore stands in for the Phillies. Moore having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Tatis on the move to the alley. He's got it, and that's the third out. Phillies leave them loaded, but they lead it 4-1.
Bate só, não.
Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey, ha!
Arriba só.
And that's downstairs.
Ball.
And that is ball one. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
I guess saca de piracaca, Fábio.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now it's Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Now a rip into left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. He boots it. Here comes Tatis around third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Puta, papá.
Now, Ramon Laureano.
Estou por meio tranquilo. Yes.
Chop to third. Gets it to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Põe massa só.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. That one hit the knees for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Brad Keller, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kerkering getting cranked up as well. The Padres with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Malo só.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Tudo strike,
A
né?
healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Tudo gonna strike.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now this is a rocket to left.
Bang, bang, corre.
Runner around third. Machado in to score.
Vamos, papá. Vamos, Sander.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back. New pitcher now, Jose Alvarado.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Stepping in for San Diego, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, number 4.
Ty France, the next up for the Padres. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away.
That stolen base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, timed him up perfectly, and was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went home. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
Clips the corner.
No
and strike
fucking
2.
way.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's the 0-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 4 and the Padres 3. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
That's a ball.
Tomti bomama só. Ok.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball there.
Long swing.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That one misses.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 in this one.
Du börjar få ont i hemorran nu, av och till va? Av och till va? Tante coisa.
And a foul ball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher.
They'll bring up JT Real Muto. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. Machado on to Bogarts. And 2. What a play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Garcia.
Adolis Garcia now at the plate. 1. For 3. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Randy Vasquez won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jason Adams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Makes a sliding stop over to first, and that's a great play for the out. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 4 and the Padres 3.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brad Keller.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.